Okay, episode 8. Got some notes here. Let's do it. And let me tell you, one thing is for sure is that you kind of basically need to, at least for me, need to rest before binge watching. I'm supposed to do this all in one video. Act 3. No, I'm gonna basically just do one by one, episode by episode. And let me tell you, it gets tense and tense, and Lord knows what the finale was. But oh my goodness, it's about to go down. But anyways, episode 8, basically back to Mel and the torture that she's going through, which is basically from the sister LeBlanc. As Mel is a mage or something? I don't know. I know that the majority of the episode is basically mostly about the viral kiss. I was re-spoiled. Okay, let's be real here. I get this feeling like, I just know that it's, that's the first thing I saw. Like, they mentioned episode 8. And, like, for crying out loud already, can you not? It's like you cannot get away from spoilers when it comes to Arcane. Like, are we gonna even have this again? And y'all just spoiling it? Like the internet's cruel. But anyways, I'm about to get there in a minute. But it seems like from LeBlanc, and it felt uncomfortable and demonic. I just know that there she is a demonic figure, and I feel like there is a part of me where she could be the enemy. Anyways, LeBlanc is her sister, which I didn't know. That's interesting. And yeah, basically gives her the necklace, which I don't know what that's about. But later, as Mbessa buried her man, which is one of her like biggest soldier, and that I never really knew the name of, to be frank. But yeah, this is a moment where Warwick got caught, and I see Victor isn't dead yet. As I can see, like pretty much all the followers speak together, and of course later on we see V and Lors, as they're pretty much Vi or V, I'm just gonna say Vi. The reason why I say V because VI and you put an N and Z. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. That's literally like how I say my name, Vince. I don't call myself Vines. Okay, that's my name, Vince. Okay, VINZ. And then you have VI, which is Vi. So it's kind of like that's my name. If I swear. So are you telling me if I was a female, I would call myself Vi? Or will there be an extra something to it like Vinny or Vin? Anyways, VI. Vi is pretty much got the details in the news that yeah, her sister's been arrested. And I'm just like, well, at least it's better than her being dead, because I was kind of worried. They're really hinting that, but I don't know why. Anyways, I thought Jinx was dead, but she's arrested. And of course, this moment where I don't even think Vi saw, Nolan or whatever her name is. But yeah, later as pretty much as they talk, I almost said later as Jason meets. Now, I'll get there in a minute. But this is a moment right here where they didn't kiss yet. And, of course, like, I don't even know Jason Mel kiss. I was talking about Vi and Caitlyn back together. That's, at least that's, at least some of it, basically. But, yeah, pretty much I just know that something was cooking up, which you already know what it's going to be. It's going to be the kiss. Let's be real here. And it's this moment of just like them speaking together. It felt something. I was like, it's good to see them back together, but probably not in a good state that Vi just, feels these emotions and just hoping that her sister. And the thing about this, series is that a sense of sisterhood is so real in this series. And this show alone is just like, it really does center around Jinx and Vi. Speaking of Jinx, we're about to get into her later because oh my goodness, I was like, oh gosh, okay, Jinx, are you okay? And I already know that she wasn't gonna be okay, but it was hard. But anyways, moving on. As let me see here. Let me look at my notes of where I'm at. Yeah, later as Jason and Mel meets together, but this is when Vic just freaking comes in with a robot and tries to kill them. But yeah, it Vic can control the robots, which is what I found out is like basically her followers, but they fully manifested into this like eggshell freaking zombie of like of his dolls basically. And I'm looking at it as like, man, that was a person, but I guess that like where did these came from? Some spirits that freaking Vic created? Like it's beginning to be disturbing of like who Vic is. Like did he just like freaking ache the arcane? Is that what's going on? Whatever the arcane is, like Vic just manifests that to a freaking oblivion. But yeah, he just has the full power and controlling a freaking, robot or whatever. To me it's a robot, to be fair. An Arcanian robot. But so almost killing Jace and Mel. And I thought that Jace attacked Mel, but basically was attacking someone behind Mel. Because the moment that Jace came in, didn't even give Mel a kiss or a hug or anything. And maybe I can understand that. But yeah, it's like, yeah, Jace is really serious about this full focus. So, has to kill the robot and explain it to the head office or whoever is in the council. That's when like they plan a war. And just out of nowhere, like this is the moment where, you know, Jace really is like he has no time to waste. And rightfully so. Thank goodness. Time is something that is pretty much a big thing within the series itself. Not only with Echo. I'm not sure if I see him in this episode, but with the sense of catching up and, you know, I feel like with many shows, yeah, that's definitely important. The right timing, basically. And I can see it through Jace as well. Later on, as basically, what is this? Sky is. Oh, yeah, that's right, Sky. I just discovered the name. Look at me relearning, because I knew who Sky was, but I didn't know about this guy that is actually Vix's girlfriend. I'm like, okay, there you go. There's Sky. As I re-see it, or pretty much saw a commentary of it. And then later on, seeing Jinx in jail, deteriorating. The nails was a bit graphic. And just Jinx doesn't like she's falling apart. I don't know what she's seen. I don't know what happened to Isha. And I don't know if freaking Riot Games is gonna ever share that information. Or maybe we should already know, but it's basically like why? Just just all this, moments of, seeing Jinx happy. Jinx smile just a little bit. Jinx, having a sense of humor, just being young. And now she has fallen as if she's been in jail for basically centuries, but only recently because of that whole explosion. Like what trauma she been through is something that really did change Jinx from just seeing her hair grow, from seeing her whole, even though she kind of looks the same, but man, she is not shining. She is like I feel like Arcane has a way of making characters in their most grummiest. I saw that with Jace when he's trying to survive in last episode, but also with Jinx. Like man, you really know how to roughen up these characters. It's just like they have that expertise because she looks tired and I see that with these other characters. Maybe not tired, but basically going through a lot. Like a whole lot. They're carrying the freaking world on their backs at this point. But Jinx seeing Silco showing up again, talking about the killing is a cycle. There's something about Silco now that he became wise and just have these a lot of stuff, a lot of wisdom that he's spitting because Silco talks about like, if the killing is a cycle, then the best thing to do is leave. Losing faith in humanity itself or something like that. Just walking away. That's what Jinx did, or at least, when Vi tries to open the gates and also give, Jinx a hug. And then, yeah, it just seems like this returned theme of sisterhood. Except that Jinx wasn't having it, and boom, just punch her in the gut and just escape. And it's just like, well, I thought I had faith. I thought I had something for you. Jinx, like, no, she left. She left out of there. It's sad to see that Jinx doesn't have this, like, especially, Jinx and Vi, not having, like, their fatherhood is just being wrecked. And it hurts. You just want to, you just like, especially for me, I really do crave just to see Jinx and Vi, and you see a true Vander. I said, even though it disappears, that family is just the most valuable thing that you can ever really have. But with this war thing, it's just something of hell that you just don't ever want in your life. But here they are, these characters going through it. And there's something unique about, you know, anything that I watch, basically, any series or any game or whatever, is that you see characters. But you see characters, normal people, and that's what it feels like for these characters. Just normal people, a couple of muscle mommies, basically just, you know, they're the cards they're dealt with. And just seeing how do they even go through that? How does freaking anybody go through that? How does anyone go through what Jinx is going through? What happened to Isha? How does Vander go through anything? Dude is gone. His humanity is gone. You just crave for a sense of humanity through these characters, at least for me, because it's heartbreaking. Like you just wonder, like, man, maybe because what's making it heartbreaking is that the show is ending and there's no season 3. And there's a part of me where I kind of want to see it continue. I just want to see what is the aftermath. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking too soon about that, but I mean, it's already here. And of course, this moment where we basically see like, this again, I guess lesbian scene. Kissing the what scene between Caitlyn and Vi, which I feel like Vi kind of needs at the moment. Like, I don't know what it is, but yeah, she needs it, all right. And I know that it's funny because Caitlyn was like, yeah, I was meeting somebody, and Vi was like, I don't freaking care. just just come here. You know what I mean? It's like Vi really wanted this. Like her, it's like she became happy, even though, like, just that moment of her sister walking away. But it felt like there's something that Vi wanted. I don't know what it's leading to, but I mean, we probably already know, and you probably already seen the episode itself already, but Anyways, I forgot to mention the middle notes. Later, everyone gathered and Jace wanted to have everyone to work together. And there's some that don't. I know there's like this, saying that the kids are leaving pretty much. I guess it really does seem like a war is about to erupt. And they really show it. Like they're ready, but are they ready? I don't know. It really is real, we're ready for that storm. It just seems like it. But later, Mel is seen in Bessa as Bessa basically, I don't know, burns this necklace and use it for something. I guess it's her weapon, some kind of dark magic. Discussing the Black Rose about Kino. There is a part of me where Mbessa did kill Kino. Mother kills his own son. Why? I don't know. Was Kino too curious, as Mbessa said? I don't know. I feel like I don't even trust Mbessa at this point. And rightfully so, as Mbessa then shows that she is part of the dark side. As Mel is another shock, and yep. I see Vander. I see Warwick. Vander Warwick. To me, it's Vander. And his sense of humanity and just everything is being stripped away. More of a monster than he has ever been. And just dehumanizing Vander because Vic, why? Because Vic, I guess, wanted this power, this everything. Like, why though? I don't know. All I know is that there's episode 9, and I guess that would be it. I hope it would answer all the questions. It's gonna have a lot of criticisms, and I'm not really the type to be easily angry of terms of like, oh, it could have been this or something. And maybe I had moments of that in the past, but as of now, I just know that there is this break that the characters, that the show developers, that everybody that worked on this really needed. And I can feel it, man. I can feel it even through the characters. They look tired. But overall, it is this is big. This is deep. Other than that, yeah, I just am curious to see what will happen. What is going on? But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. These are my thoughts. Would you call it a review? Hey, I'll let you be the judge, okay? All I can tell you is that anybody can review. I'm not the best. I just have notes and I just go by of like whatever comes out of my mouth and whatever comes in my mind of like a particular episode and give you my opinions. And I guess the best tip is do it on unapologetically and honestly. You know, that would save you from screwing up. Anyways, one love and a peace. God's good. God bless.